Oh no, welcome back to the Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this weekend, Manchester United face Leicester City before the international break, and it will be Ruud van Nistelrooy's last game as caretaker manager. So, yeah, let's get straight into it. I think the team will kind of pick itself. I reckon, obviously, it will be Dalot, Martinez, De Ligt, Mazzari, Onana. I think Rashford will start, and I think Ahmad will start as well after his game in midweek against PAOK, and obviously Fernandes and Højlund up front. So let's start the match. Let's talk about last week's result, which was a 1-1 draw against 1-1 draw against Chelsea, and it wasn't the best of games, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Both teams really struggled up front to get something, and it showed pretty much that first half. We just kept cancelling each other out. Okay, I think it's Madueke had a header that hit the post from a corner. That was in the first couple of minutes, and then pretty much after that, not much happened until literally the final kick of the game. Final kick of the game in the first half, which was which was a brilliant ball from Bruno Fernandes into Rashford, who hit it against the crossbar. So that was unlucky. So yeah, that was 0-0 at half time, and then second half, again, not much happened. Chelsea had a couple of chances, we had a couple of chances, but we just didn't score. And surely there's a penalty, ref. And then in the end, we did get a penalty through. Højlund got tackled by the goalkeeper. It was a brilliant ball from Casemiro, and then taken down from Højlund. And all he had to do, Højlund, was literally, he controlled it, and it's definite penalty. Can't do much about it. So yeah, really good, definite penalty. And then obviously Bruno Fernandes, great penalty, gave the keepers what a goal, gave the keepers the eyes, and he got the goal. So that was 1-0, and I was like, yeah, we're going to nick this 1-0. I can't see Chelsea scoring. And then what was it, 5 minutes later, they have a corner, we clear it out, and it just falls to Caicedo at the edge of the area with a brilliant volley. No doubt about it, it's a good goal. You just can't defend those. Onana did get a hand to it, but it was so unlucky. But in the end, yeah, that was that. And then not much happened really after that. Garnacho had a chance, which I thought everyone thought it went in. It was on the volley. It just rose above the crossbar. If that would have went in, that would have been perfect for us. But a draw against Chelsea, who were on form, before coming into this game. So it was a good game to get to the 3 point. It was a good point to get, because at least we didn't lose. But it's just annoying that we drew the game, because I thought like I said, I thought we was going to win it, and I thought we had the better chances as well in the game. It's just unfortunate, they got that goal, and Martinez was a bit lucky at the end there. He could have got a red card. I think they gave him a yellow on a tackle on Palmer. So yeah, he was unlucky not to. He was lucky not to get red. So thank God he didn't. So then obviously we went into the midweek game against PAOK at home. Obviously the Greek champions, I think. Are they the Greek champions? I think. I'm pretty sure. So we was expecting a game, and to be honest, they did give us a game. But to be honest, we just lacked that final ball in that first half. First half was so poor. I thought, they were there for the taking. They were scared to do stuff, and in the end, they kind of grew into that half, and Onana made a good save from them, but. Yeah, we didn't really get going first half. Ahmad had a good game, and it showed the second half, because second half, yet again, we scored. Ahmad scored a floating header to the back post, and it came off the back post and went in. But it was a brilliant ball from Bruno Fernandes, pretty much the same ball that he played for Rashford against Chelsea, where Rashford hit the crossbar. But yeah, it was unlucky. He didn't score, but Ahmad did, with a header back to basically headed it back towards where it came from. And in the end, we got the goal. So then that was 1-0. And again, once we go 1-0, we always seem to wobble against teams. And Ahmad, thankfully, he just won the ball high up, and then he just pretty much put pressure on the PAOK defenders. And in the end, we got... how have we scored that? In the end, he got his second goal. Okay, it was a deflection, but it was a great goal from the youngster. He, worked hard, got the ball, and he, the shot was deflected, but it was a good shot anyway, and it was his goal. So yeah, good goal to score to make it 2-0, and our first victory in Europe for pretty much a year. So thankfully we got those 3 points, and much needed 3 points as well. So that's good. So yeah, that was a really good game from PAOK. I think Garnacho had a really poor game against PAOK. So that was a bit of, I thought Garnacho, I think he needs a rest. I think Garnacho, he just seems like every pass, every final pass was looking like a stray. He couldn't really connect with Højlund. Okay, he had a good cross for Ahmad, one in that first half, but apart from that, he's scared. It looks like they're scared. He's scared to take people on, and I don't know. It's just weird that I thought in that game, and beforehand as well. Obviously, I don't know if you see it on Twitter. Some numpty decided to, basically say, he basically had a moan at Garnacho, and maybe that affected his game. That little niggle, and we don't need that from fans, because if we do that to our fans every time, well, I don't call them fans. They're just trolls, really. They just there's no need for it. Obviously going into this weekend, obviously we got Leicester. Obviously we beat them recently in the what's it called, the Carabao Cup. But we can. If we can put a performance like we did against them in the first, it's Leicester's second team pretty much. Well, it wasn't the second team, like subs. There was a few first teamers in that game, but we were. I thought we was. Well, we weren't lucky. We showed a bit of defensive frailty in that Leicester game, but it's pretty much a carbon copy. If we can do that, I reckon we could easily. Oh, how have we not scored there? I reckon we could win this game if Leicester come out and attack us. Obviously, they're going to have... Oh, there we go. De Ligt with a goal. Obviously, they're going to have the main man, Jamie Vardy, back. Is he injured? I'm not too sure, but hopefully we should get that as well. Oh, actually, talking of injuries, we have had some good news. Mason Mount came back from the... injury that he had, and he played a couple minutes against PAOK. So did Eriksson. So we might see Eriksson start this weekend. I doubt it, but we might see Eriksson start. And then also today, Luke Shaw and who else was it? I think it was Luke Shaw and someone else. I think Tyrell Malacia has came back to first team training. So did Yoro as well. He came back to first team training. Whether or not we'll see them two is another question. But it's good to see that we're getting people back before the international break, and obviously those guys will not. Well, some of them won't go to. Well, they might go to their international break, but obviously it's good that we've got injuries before Amarin comes in on Monday. So yeah, let's see what he will bring. Obviously that'll be the next game, and that is against Ipswich. I think we're away at Ipswich, so that's going to be a hard game, obviously, at their place. And teams seem to struggle against Ipswich at their place, so yeah, that might be a tough game for us. That might be a new experience for us, a new formation or whatever. Let's see. But obviously that will be after the international break. So yeah, we do have Leicester. I reckon we will win the game, but I think Leicester will give us a better game than than the 5-2 the other day. What was it, last Wednesday? I think that we beat them 5-2. So yeah, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be an interesting game. I think we will win it. They are, they haven't won in their recent. Okay, they beat Southampton. You know, at away, but they did. Yeah, I was remember that game. They came back, so they're going to fight for every point. But I think if we get the first goal, I think United will win. So I'm going to go. I'm not going to go 4-0 like I've done here. I think we might get a couple goals. I think it might be 2-1, 2-0, something like that, and. I think you know we'll finish off Ruud van Nistelrooy's caretaking role with a victory, and we need the victory as well. So fingers crossed we'll do that. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.